It's doing something different.
Yeah, what is going on there?
We're not really sure. Hit next. Right
Okay.
now?
Yeah.
I'm gonna just try something, guys. There. Okay.
No.
It's got all sorts of nexts. Anyway, so hi. Sorry.
Hi,
it's been
we're
a
live.
while. It's yeah.
Instagram changed something, I guess, so it's not working so good.
Back.
Yeah, it is good to be back.
Yeah.
We've been traveling a bunch.
We have.
We were
We were in
Miami.
places that it was difficult to come back home from.
Yeah, but when we were working, so we were
It's
too
cold.
busy.
That's true. We worked a lot.
We redesigned a lot of stuff in our business, and we're eager to share some things with you.
We're
Help
really
you
excited.
get to the next level. Yeah.
Yeah.
So anyway.
Can I start off by just saying that Gus went to the eye doctor and he had those drops put in to correct your read, so you don't need readers anymore? Well, yet. Soon?
They're worn off for today, so.
Oh, I didn't know that. Okay. Do you want your glasses?
No, I'm good.
Okay.
No, I'm totally cool. Cool.
Awesome.
So
I'm
anyway.
gonna set this here so I can see it because I don't have that human vision.
We redesigned the company. We got some cool things going on. We got a conference that's going to come up in November of this year in
person.
So
we can hug.
For the general public.
Yay.
And it's a power conference.
Power Conference to Advanced Women.
And that's going to be at the Hard Rock.
2-day event, Hard Rock Hotel in, is it Fort Lauderdale? Okay.
Hollywood, Fort Lauderdale area.
Fort Lauderdale.
It's shaped like a big guitar. So
can't miss it.
You can't miss it. And that's what's going to be a really, really, really cool, exciting property with 36 restaurants, multiple pools, cabanas.
There is nothing, like I don't think you can have the same day twice.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy.
Like
crazy.
It's just it's huge and it's beautiful, but it's very comfortable and lots of fun. And of course, like most Hard Rocks, it's like a museum, right? You've got like tons of
rock and roll memorabilia.
Tons.
Yeah. 4 gift shops.
And it's like, oh wow, Lady Gaga wore that on stage in whatever year, and you're like, cool. And then you have like more.
They actually had some pretty cool guitars in there too. I mean, guitars for sale. They had the Zeppelin guitar. They have that Brad Paisley signature guitar.
That's cool.
Yeah, it's kind of cool.
Anyway, in the midst of like thinking about this conference that we're going to be hosting in person in November in Fort Lauderdale, Hollywood, Florida. We also were thinking about some of the other products and stuff that we have for the Power Conference to Advanced Women, which is now, I think we've called the Advanced Action Program, right? So it's like all of the different things. We've got the conference, we've got the mentor call, we've got workshops, virtual workshops, in-person workshops, masterminds, retreats, like
training center.
So yeah, just a whole bunch
assessment
of
quiz
projects and stuff. So, but we started with an assessment quiz because it's just sort of like, okay, well, there are all of these products. What do I do? Where do I start? And we thought, man, there are these 7 sort of core areas of our lives that we, I think for the most part, well, they're all core parts of our lives. It's a matter of like deciding how we're doing in them. Like some areas of our lives, we're all a little stronger maybe than others, and having an opportunity to just kind of take a closer look at it and being able to say, yes, I'm doing really well in this, or no, I really suck at this, or even if you get to the end of like, yes, I suck at this, I'm okay with sucking at it, but I'd really like to work more on this other area of my life. So we've come up with an assessment. You want to take that from here? The assessment.
I'll read the big print. You can read the small print.
Well, that works out.
So the first area in life, and this is for scoring 1 to 10. We designed this to score 1 to 10, and we're going to have this up live soon online, so you can take the assessment online and find out what areas of life you can improve on, and the tools we have to help you do that. So
with each area that we mention, we'll ask you to rate yourself between a 1 and a 10. 1 means I don't even like participate in this, and a 10 is like
hard to believe you're not participating in some areas of your life.
Right, but like I really suck at it. And then a 10 would be like I could teach a course on this.
Yes.
Like I'm so proficient, I am a master.
All right. So number 1 area of your life to get in line with.
Grab a pen.
Do I need a pen?
I do.
I do.
Okay.
Let's just get a pen. She's not gonna go far with this. So here we go.
And then of course an envelope.
She's taking this test. All right, come on.
Well, it's important. Okay.
Right.
So number 1.
Health and nutrition. What does that look like? What is
I'm
optimal
supposed
health
to
and
read the
nutrition
smaller
look like?
part.
Yes.
I eat properly, exercise regularly, maintain healthy routines, and get regular professional checkups. Rate yourself from 1 to 10.
Okay. Number 2, financial. I
know my net worth, balance my accounts regularly, and my investments are outpacing my monthly expenses.
That's the definition of wealthy.
That's
the definition I'm going with right now. Wealthy. If your income from your investments is outpacing your monthly expenses, you're doing pretty well.
You're probably at a 10. Yes. I am not. So I put on a different number.
Personal and professional development. This is one a lot of people miss on. This is a big one.
I read books that teach me how to get where I seek to be. I attend personal and professional conferences, trade shows, and workshops. I seek to learn every day.
And number 4, relationships, people, and family.
Relationships. I manage my relationships with others well. I avoid gossip. My family, spouse, children, and I are on the same page with our goals and dreams and how we are achieving them. When we're not on the same page, I manage that by leading communications to ensure we are.
All right. Number 5, spiritual arts and activities.
Okay, so this is, I am satisfied with, I'm satisfied as a human being. I feed my soul with things that make me feel good about myself and my relationships to the universe. I spend my time focusing on my spiritual relationships. So that's which one? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Spiritual.
Number 6.
Rate yourself 1 to 10 on that. I'm going to put okay.
Community and social.
Community and social. Oh, thanks. So I am active in the communities that matter to me. My neighborhood, community, company, church, school. I help others when I can. So like community service, stuff like that.
Number 7 and the last one.
Yes.
Your career and side hustle.
Woohoo. I am actively advancing my career. I know what it takes to get where I want to be in my professional life. I earn additional monies outside of my 9 to 5, and I am productive and make the most of my time while actively working.
So, what score did you get? I know we're going fast on this.
Yeah, we are going fast. I think I'm somewhere, I don't know, somewhere in the 40s.
If you got a 1 to 15, you're probably being too hard on yourself, and you really should assess what you're looking at.
Yeah, don't be too hard on yourself.
You got a 15 to 30, you probably need a little work in some areas of your life. You might be really off balance. I know at times I was off balance, especially in the arts and spiritual area. I know at one point in my life I was really off on that. On professional development and stuff, though, I'm like at a 10 on that one. So
I'd rate you a 10 on that. I gave myself a 9 because there's always room for
if you're in like a third group there, you're in that like 31 to 45 score. You're probably getting through life. You're doing okay, but you're average. You probably need a little bit of up. You can up your game and live a much better life. If you're in a 4 category, man, you're a rock star. You're like doing really well in life. You're doing probably better.
If you're in a position where you can like master all of these, obviously that's pretty amazing.
Yeah, that's pretty
very awesome. But there's always an area or two like that. You just like wherever you scored in this, there's probably an area that you're just not okay with. Like, you know what? I'd really like that to change.
If you're in the upper area, you're in that 55 to 70 range, 56 to 70 range. You're probably living a rock star life big time right now. You should be teaching, doing classes, and helping others. Why continue to learn the things you don't know to get you further along?
Definitely, but. With any of these, if you're just a score that just kind of makes you feel like when you wrote down your score, you were like, ugh, or like you wrote down your assessment on that one thing, you're like, like, okay, if you want to get a little better at it, this is an opportunity. It's always an opportunity to say, hey, there's always room for improvement, and we're all about just bringing people together who are seeking to improve their lives.
You should join us on the mentor call.
Yes,
it happens every other Tuesday. We just got off the mentor call.
Yeah,
the next one is I know you mentioned the date.
2 weeks from today.
So it's 14 days from today. What's the 5th? The 19th.
Yeah.
It's the 19th of April is the next one. Like 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you want
reach out to us. I was going to say, drop a comment if you want to join us in that, if you want to sign up for the mentor call, or if you just want to find out a little bit more about what it's about. But it's a 1 hour call every other week, every other Tuesday, and it's from 5 to 6 p.m. Eastern time. We go over content that we have discussed in previous conferences. We talk about our wins. We talk about things that are challenging us right now, things that we're working toward, and ways to improve.
And we always give a little workshop thing that gets you to the next. Today as a group we actually took the assessment quiz.
Right.
So we thought we'd share it with you tonight. So
and oddly, my answers didn't change much this time. We just did it.
It was like an hour earlier. Did you take a class between the last one and this one?
No, but I thought maybe my perception of how I was doing on some of these.
You're doing better financially. You pay some bills.
I did. I actually feel more confident because I paid some of the bills that I needed to pay. So you've got a point there.
That worked out well.
But I didn't rate myself better. Oh, anyway.
You didn't learn anything, did you?
I learned what's in my bank account.
I
learned what I'm going to do tomorrow to get more in my bank account.
Cool. So, and mark your calendars for November for the Power Conference to Advance Women at the Hard Rock Hotel in Hollywood, Florida. We're super excited about going there. We're going to have about 200 beautiful women joining us to blow up their life, get to the next level in our lives. We're super excited about that.
Yay!
Anything else to add?
Woohoo! Nothing. Nothing except it's great to see you. Thanks for joining us this evening. Enjoy the assessment. If you didn't get a chance to take it, but drop a comment or just reach out to us, DM us if you want more information about how to take the assessment and how to get into the mentor call. It's a cool group.
Have a great night.
Mwah.